Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farm Manager 2018. This is our final episode for quite some time, and I just realised towards the end of yesterday's episode that there's actually a few crops that we haven't tried yet, and like completely different tasks to things that we've done previously. So we're going to be doing our best to getting them done in today's episode. So first up, I'm going to be planting in this field the budding potatoes. We're going to use a machine to do that. We're going to go with that one. We're going to go for the potato planter. Consume about 6,820 kilos of tatey pose. I've got some picking going on in this field here, but I'm not actually going to be doing very much more picking in those fields. We're going to kind of leave them go. This one here is ready for planting, so this one I'm going to be planting grass in. Go to machines, fill, and go for it. And then I think I've got another planter, so we're going to do another field of grass as well. Choose, and grass seed as well, 29 kilos. Excellent. Fill that one up and go for it. So we're going to have two fields of grass here and a field of potatoes, which is stuff that we haven't done previously. This one here needs a bit of muck spreading, so we're going to go to that one first. And I'm going to take that one. Nope, we're going to go for machines. And do it with machines, like that. This one over here, this one could do with some muck spreading as well. We're going to use slurry on this particular one, there, like that. Fill that one, and you're away as well. Then this one and this one both have soil fertility issues that we will deal with in a little while. So we get those underway like that. I've also got these three small fields over here, which I completely forgot about. So we're going to get those going. I should have done these quite some time ago. Autofill... oh, okay. I have got no seasonal staff to go and help out with that. I've got some working on this field here. They don't have very many strawberries left, so we can go and do that. But I think what I will do in the meantime is I will hire a few more seasonal staff so that we got some that can go and work those fields and keep the bees running. And then we can come back and we can see how the potatoes and the grass are doing. Because that's the important... I accidentally took on someone who was only 2 of 5. But yeah, the important bit is getting the grass and the potatoes this time. So the big fields of fruit, I'm going to do one picking of raspberries, and then I'm just going to leave the fields of fruit. I'm not going to do anything to them. I'm going to let them rot away in the fields until they have become utterly useless and gone. And then when we come back to this game at some point in the future, we may carry on with this save. Most likely we will start again and we will try a different approach. We will do things slightly differently so that we can like see how, you know, see other ways of doing it. There's a load of challenges on here as well, and I've been told those are quite entertaining to play, so maybe we'll come back and do challenges instead. But we're not going to worry about that now. We will be going next week. We're going straight into Farmer's Dynasty. We're going to go back and have another look at that one and see all of the updates and all of the changes that have taken place. Well, we've got a couple of greenhouses going over there. That one they have finished, so let's just speed this along a little bit. I want to go into there and get that one ploughing as well. Let's not forget to do those. And then I got a whole load of spare seasonal staff about to pop up and be available anyway, so we'll be fine with that. There's some tomatoes there, and that one. I'm not interested in a scarecrow. I want to do some ploughing. There we go. Right, fill that one. You're away as well. Right, perfect. All of these fields have got the auto irrigation, so I no longer need to worry about any irrigation on the fields whatsoever. It is just when the picking becomes available, we can go and do the picking. And I suspect that we're going to have strawberries in one of these where we don't want strawberries, so we'll do that. And we'll move that into warehouse with cooling 2 so that we've got all the strawberries all under one roof, just like that. 6,000 in there at the moment. We got 15 tons of strawberries already. The strawberries are looking good. So then we can go to this one. Oh, there we go. There's the sheep's wool. We produce sheep's wool, so we're able to make a fortune out of that. And let's just double check. Okay, we've got just all seasonal staff on there. We don't have any extra people creeping in where they shouldn't be. Get that one done, and you as well. Like that. There. Right, the potato planter is hard at work over here. That one's doing quite well. Those two planters there, they're also hard at work. These two are now done. They're completely finished. So I want to do some more muck spreading up here. We're going to go for the muck spreader there for solids. Autofill that one. Go on, autofill. There we go. And then this one up here, we're going to do some slurry spreading on this field. And that one, we'll take that one like that. And then we go to there. And that one is away as well. So I've got 4 fields up there that I'm going to want to plant. I've got the grass down there. This one, yeah, see, this one's still planting. They're planting pumpkins in that field. They're still rushing away. I've got a greenhouse down there that we need to just set somebody doing something in. Like that. Those are fine. So now all we got to do is just keep a little bit of an eye on it. Contract failed. I think that would have been the combine. We also got one for planting red peppers. I'm not going to worry about that either. I don't want to buy another combine. What I will need to do, though, is I will need to buy a forage harvester and a mower and the other thing. But I don't like the mower in this game. I absolutely do not like the mower at all in this game. I think it is horrific that they have got a grass mower. It's a topper. The one that they've got is a topper. That's not a proper mower for mowing grass that you'd actually do something with. The potato's looking good. Let's slow that down a little bit and we can go and take a look at it. This is a standard potato planter. She's having to keep running out of the field because she keeps running out of seed. So that's the bit that's taking her some time on there. We've got that done there. Right, well, we'll speed that up. There's no point in hanging around, and I think we're just going to go for some cereals up here. Well, we might put corn going. I suppose we could put corn, because that field is... Oh, no, that field is not yet done. That field is almost done. It will be done very soon, and then we can put some corn going on it. And that one... Yeah, those two are up there. They're doing just fine. So you... Let's just make sure that I've actually got some corn here, because that's going to be the last... No, I don't have corn, so I can order that. Buy some corn there, so I've got that. I've got rye, I've got oats, I got all the other ones that I could possibly want. You are almost done, so we can get one of those. So one of those will be done with the row crop planter, and then the other 2 will be done with these 2, or the other 3 will be done with those 2 seed drills there. That one is just finishing up now. So we'll be able to start planting on. This one here is just finishing up as well. Has he got? Yes, he's done. He's done. He's finished. He's just unloading the last of it into there. We've got the first bit there. That is grass now. We've got a field of grass. 39 days left. That's actually not very long. It's not going to take very long at all before that is ready. Excellent. Okay, we're going to this one in here. And I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to choose rye seed to start with. Go to there. And... Harvey Curtis is going to go out and do that. So he's going to go and plant some rye. This field here is now done as well. Let's just get rid of that. I want to zoom in. I want to have a look at this field of grass. This luscious, long green grass. It doesn't actually look very luscious and long and green. It just kind of looks a bit flat and green. But still, it's there. That's what counts. And I want to go to you. And I want to choose. And this one is going to be... Ooh. Decisions. Right. I'd need... Actually, I think... No, I've got aren't I planting rye? I think I'm planting rye. I need wheat. Wheat seed. I got to order some wheat. Right, one of those has got to be wheat for the mill. I've got rye planting there. And then we're going to get corn. So then I got one other... You know, it can be this one here. Yeah, it can still be that one there. Yeah, I got one other, which is... Oh... I'm thinking actually oats. I think we'll go for oats this time. There we go. Get some oats there. We can make some rolled oats or something. And that one up there should be the corn planter. Now we can get the row crop planter going on that one. So there we go. Corn seed. Machines. Autofill. The precision seeder is ready to go. Take that one out. And then all I've got is that field up there when this one finishes. And that's going to be planted with wheat. That field there is going to be planted with wheat. So let's get some greenhouses underway. And another greenhouse underway over here. Like that. And, right, so there's 2 more taken care of. We've got pumpkins over here. We've got 87 days left. I got potatoes there that have got 120 days left. That's going to be a little while before they're ready. So while we're waiting, we got the grass here. That's only 35 days. It's soon going to be upon us. It's not going to take long. Right, autofill, accept. And that one can go. Now, up here, this has got 14 days left before the strawberries are ready again. That one there has got 44 days. So we'll be doing the grass before we have to worry about that. I'm actually going to come into this one. And I'm going to get those going. Autofill. Did I accept that last one? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I do that, and then I did that up there, which was not really the way to go about it. So then I want to go to that one, and I also want to do that, and you can go. Okay, so there's those 3. We will get something planted in those the 3 fields there for the bees. Very soon. Very, very soon we will have something planted in those fields. Now, let's have a look over this way. We have 34 days there. There's a lot of rain. We don't, now that we've got like an unseasonably wet year, we don't actually need to worry about it in the slightest. Where are you going? Why are you running away? You're supposed to be planting. I've already set you planting. Have they come all the way up here and then run out of seed or something? I think maybe they did. I think maybe they got all the way up there and they ran out of seed. We'll just ignore them. Okay, so I'm going to need a mower. That's the first thing that we're going to buy. We're going to go to... We have to wait. It's slow. It's slow because everybody is working. Combines and choppers, mowers and balers right there. So we've got the round press. Windrower, new machine. I want that one there. And I can buy that one. That one can go into parking 12. That's fine. And then the next one. And of course, it seems what it's doing is it's removing the option that we put. We had an option on there. And so then it removes it. Just to be, useful. We'll put that one in there, and it's going to remove all of that again. So then we've got to do this, and we want to go back to here. Right, combines and choppers. I want that one there. Self-propelled forage harvester. That one takes those 2 there. We're going to get the biggest one. And I'll take that one. And then we will go... Oh, of course, we can do corn on this as well, can't we? Right, we've got a 5-meter chopper attachment. 9-meter chopper attachment. That's the corn. I need to go... Oh, combines and headers. I've got to have headers, haven't I? We've got reaper for cereals, corn reaper, chopper attachment. So I'll take that one there. There's a bigger chopper attachment. Buy. Oh, hang on a minute. Alright, well, I will buy it, but it's saying that it's a different... Yeah, look. It's for those... Oh, lupine, sorghum, and corn. So what about the grass? Surely this one will do grass as well. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we don't do grass. No, this one only does those 3. It doesn't do grass. What kind of forage harvester doesn't do grass? I mean, seriously, right? In which case, there's another thing that we have to get. So we got tractors, sowers and planters, plows. Others. What's in others? That's the... Oh, we need the potato digger. I'll buy that one. That one can go into there. And then we're also going to want a trailer. We're going to have to get a silage trailer. That's what we have to have. It's the only way to do this. You go to trailers there. That one there, it takes grass. Self-loading trailer. It's not a self-loading... Well, technically it's a self-loading trailer. This is a forage trailer. Okay, forage trailer. And we want a forage trailer, so we're going to take that one and we're going to put that one in there. I'm going to get 2 forage trailers, and I might actually get another mower as well. I think having 2 of them would be a good idea, because we're going to be quite busy once it gets going. Things is going to be busy, I feel. So we'll take that one, and then we get another trailer as well. I don't know how quickly the rake will operate, but we'll definitely get a second trailer. Get that one. Buy. Now we got 13 million at the moment, so we're not exactly short of cash. We're going to be alright as far as money is concerned. Now, that one is already planted. I'm going to do another field up here. Actually, what can I do? Lupine. We can do lupine. We can try harvesting with lupine, can't we? I don't have the seeder to do that. So let's go this way. Let's get that greenhouse going. There. Get you going. And then get you going as well. Another greenhouse there. Perfect. Right. And then up here, I want to... You know what? Let's just get something planted. Let's just get something on the field. That's all that really counts right now. Oats, colza. Buy 3 kilos of colza, and also buy some buckwheat, because I don't think we've got any buckwheat seed either. There we go. It's buckwheat seeds. Buy 5 kilos of buckwheat seeds, and I may as well do some fertilizing while I'm waiting for that to turn up. So if I just do that, and then I go to you, and I do the same. I don't think it's going to take very long to do this. Autofill and accept, and then I can go to that one as well. and choose manure and autofill and accept that as well. Right, so that one is away. And then we can come back up here. I've got one field there has now been planted. So this one up here, I can go to sowing and machines and I can choose. I was going to do wheat. I did order in the wheat. But now I'm thinking lupine and then we can use the forager. So we'll do that. We'll plant some lupine in that field. And then this one here is nearly done as well. This is another greenhouse that we can get going. Like that. These fields here, we're going to be ignoring them. I'm not going to do anything to them. I do want to get some more training going. Let's keep the training going. We've got weeds on the field. Which of these should... Let's go for a larger harvest. Like that. Show. Alright, grass. We've got weeds on the field of grass. I don't really think that's going to be much of a problem, but still, as the game wants me to do it, we will do it. We'll humor the game. This is all we're doing. We're humoring the game now, okay? I'm not taking this seriously. I'm just humoring the game. That is all this is about. Go to that one and keep that one going. And then I got that one there, which I can keep going. Also fill. And then that one there is that field. I can get rid of that one. And then you, I'm going to be ignoring you. I'm not going to pick that field. I'm going to do anything to that field. I'm going to completely and utterly ignore it. We've almost finished doing the fertilizer on that field there. As soon as we have, we can get the planting going, and then we got something for the bees to deal with. How are we doing over here? We've got 100 days left on those. Right, here we go. A greenhouse of strawberries there, which will get people picking. And then this one here, I'm going to ignore it. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it right there, and they're going to rot in the field, and they will be no good to anybody ever again. They will be gone. They'll be useless. Utterly useless. Those people are still working apparently, but they finished. Right, well this one they haven't finished, they have finished rather, so we can do that. We can go to coals a seed like that, autofill, and you're going to get planting that one, and then this one over here, still haven't done anything. This one over here we can plant, so we can go to there, and I can go to coal. Where's the colza? There's the colza. Buy 1 kilo. I need 2 kilos for that field. That's not very good. Okay. Now, what about you? And a greenhouse there that I can go. Okay. Like that. Can I plant my buckwheat yet? I can. I can now plant my buckwheat, so we can put that one in there. And I can put buckwheat seeds. That's going to use 5 kilos. And then I can autofill. And I can do that. We've got some strawberries harvested. And I got more to pick over here. Like that. Now, are you delivered yet? You should be. The speed that things are rushing through at the moment. There we go. 2 kilos of colza seeds. Fill that one, and you're away. Okay, that's really all we need to worry about for a minute. We've got these things up here planting. I've got all the machines that I need down here. That one is rushing along nicely. We've got 20 days left, so let's just hurry things along a minute. Our planting is coming along very nicely over here. We've got that one is now done, that one is done, and that one is now actually done as well. So we've got 3 fields there planted. The strawberries have been left rotting in the field for quite some time now, about a week so far, and they haven't really deteriorated in quality at all. I'm quite surprised at that. Lupine is growing, 81 days. Excuse me. Field of corn up there, 56 days, and then we've got 80. What is with the grass? This grass seems a bit sickly. We go to this one. It's got 10 days left, so we may as well spray. What is this? This was fungus, wasn't it? So we want to go to anti-fungus right there, and machines, and fill. And no, we don't want an orchard sprayer on this. Orchard sprayers are no good. And then we've got a whole host of greenhouses that we need to get going as well, so we'll pick those out. And then there's the next one. Get that one going. And there's the next one. Get that one going. I'm thinking that if we do come back and we do this again, we may not do quite so much with the whole soft fruit thing, because I mean, it's good and it has earned us a pile of money, but it's just taking an awful lot of time. So it was this one down here. We had weeds on that one, and then we got fungus up on this one. But it's not actually very long before these are ready to harvest. We've got 6 days left. Just 6 days before this grass is ready to harvest. And well, we'll be using those. We'll be using the rake. So we'll set the mower going, and then we'll rake it, and then we'll use the forage wagon, and that'll bring it over, and it'll put it into one of these sheds over here. And then a little bit later on in the year, we'll be using that one up on one of those fields there, either the lupine or the corn, or maybe even both, I don't really know. And then we've also got the potatoes down here. We've got a potato planter there. It's whether or not we actually get to the potatoes before the end of this episode. And I'm not too worried about whether or not we get to the potatoes. I think it's not going to like make a huge difference to the overall series. I'm definitely not going to run it for another week just so that we can do a potato crop. I don't think it's worth doing that. The crop quality hasn't dropped at all yet. They've been ready to harvest for absolutely ages now, and it's still not dropped. I'm going to still work on the greenhouses. I've got it running absolutely full tilt, so we can still do the greenhouses. It's not going to hurt anything to do those. Animals up here, they've all got plenty of food. We've got crops there, 9,000. See, have I run out of grass? I think I have. I think I've now run out of grass. Let's have a look in here. Warehouse. I have no grass available. Fortunately, I have some grass turning up fairly soon. Look in here, if I look into the warehouse, got 280 kilos of grass left there. We do have plenty of silage, and these have got silage as well. Oh, they should have silage. They don't have any silage at the moment, but they do have silage available. Right, silage is available, and that's the important thing. There's 1,000 units there. 61. There's another 26,000 units there, so there is plenty of silage around. And this one is now ready to harvest. So let's just slow that down just a tiny fraction, like that. And then we go to harvest, and I go to machine, autofill, and that uses a mower. Just like that. And then I can go to you, and I can do the same on that one. I can go to machine, and I can autofill, and that you'll use mower 1 on there. So let's just hurry things along a little bit. Who else have we got? That's a greenhouse. Fill that one. And then that is another greenhouse. I can get that one going. And then that one there is another greenhouse. I thought it was one of the fields, but no, it's because we've already set it harvesting. It's fine. Let's go up to here. There they go. Slow that down a minute. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our mowers working hard. And I mean, I can see the graphic that it's bringing out with how it's working, but I don't like these mowers. I really don't like these mowers at all. These are not the sort of mowers that I think should be used for cutting grass in a field. Right? They're not the ones you'd use. You use this for topping. You go round into pasture that the animals are eating from, and you run that one over because it cuts the seed heads off of the grass, and then causes the grass to bush out a little more. Instead of putting the energy into producing a seed head on the grass plant, it then starts producing more leafy material rather than the seed head and stem. That's why you go through with the topper, and also sometimes to help chop off some of the weeds. But yeah, you don't need a topper. You wouldn't use a topper for this. You're driving on the crop and then putting a mower behind it. You're gonna be like knocking it down and leaving loads behind. No! You don't do it like that. I mean, it's bad enough. I don't particularly like doing topping. I mean, it's a fairly tedious task anyway. But the one thing that I don't really like about topping is that as you're doing it, it's quite slow. And but as you're doing it, the wheels of the tractor are pushing down the seed heads, and then you're driving over them, and so it doesn't cut them properly. You tend to leave little stripes behind you, and unless you've got a side-mounted topper, which you don't tend to get very many of those, but unless you've got a side-mounted topper, yeah, it ain't happening. You just kind of got to live with it exactly as it is. It's a shame we can't have two mowers. So mowing takes a while. Mowing is a slow, tedious process by the look of it here. It's taking quite a while to get through that. While they're doing it, we'll go up to here. I mean, it is only just the beginning of summer, so we're not doing too bad for a first cut, I think. I'm curious how long the rake is going to take. That's going to be an interesting one to find out. Go to you, there, fill that one, okay. And the greenhouses are still producing a decent amount of food. I'm ignoring all the rest of it. I'm ignoring the autofill items. I'm just generally ignoring most things that are going on at the moment. We're just hoping that everything is now automated properly how it should be. We've got goat's milk and cow's milk there. There shouldn't be sheep's milk in any single storage area apart from that one barn there. This should be the only barn that any storages are being used. And then we look in here, we should have goat's milk and sheep's milk. We got lots of. We don't have any cow's milk in here at the moment. That's fine. There's a package wanted there for somebody. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm ignoring raspberries. Okay. We come up through here. So the mowing is progressing, but it's still fairly slow. I honestly thought that it would be a little bit quicker than this, but though, mind you, those mowers are quite small. It's not like we got like big butterfly mowers. I suppose we could have done with a smaller field. Maybe just one, well, the size, whether we got 2 fields or 1 field doesn't make any difference, but I do think I ought to get another rake. So while we're waiting for that, let's get another rake. I don't have any parking space left. I've used every single item of parking space that I have got. Well, what do you know? Renovate. Got a box trailer there. A combine. I got a ropey old combine there. No, I don't want to get rid of the baler. Oh, I know what I can get rid of. I can get rid of that one. What am I going to use a sprinkler for now that I got automated irrigation on everything? Sell that one. And then buy... Sorry, no machines were found that met requirements. All. There, like that. Oh, it's because it was the same. I think they've gotten rid of the irrigation machine. No, they haven't. So, sprayers and watering. It should all be there, the irrigation machines. What was I doing? Mowers and balers. I should have a windrower right there. Buy. Oh, I've got 1 parking space over there. But no, I'll take that one over there and I'll stop that. And then I'll come to this field here. So now I can go to baling. Machine. Autofill. Windrower, right. So that goes on to the windrower. And then after that, the next one would be that one, which I would then need to... So I do need to use the windrower on it. That's something that I have to do. This will be another greenhouse. Let's get those going a minute. And accept that. And then go to you. Go to you. Oh, no, that's the field of raspberries. Get rid of that. I'm not interested in field raspberries. Right. So we've now got a windrower working. Let's slow this down a little bit. And what is the windrower doing? He is actually rowing with the wind. Look at that. He's doing a wonderful job. He's got a very wide rake on that. It's working. That's the important thing. It's actually working, and that's all that counts. Look at it. There he goes. He's doing an excellent job. There's the windrower hard at work in our field. And then finally, we'll be doing the raking. This one, not the raking, the forage wagon will be the next one to come through. Let's speed that up again. We want to keep things running at full tilt if we're going to get through any of this. 50 days. That's got 30 days up there. We might be able to get on to doing some corn before we finish this. Just a little bit so that we've got some crops. That one's coming along very nicely there. So I don't think that's going to be very much more. I honestly don't think we're going to be doing potatoes today. So sorry about that for those of you who wanted potatoes. I just don't think we've actually got time to be able to get through it. Show. Okay, I don't care about that. Get rid of you. And while that's raking, we can do this one. Okay, like that. And bring it back up here. Like that one there has... The crop quality hasn't... I'm guessing that you can just leave them waiting to pick all summer. And the only penalty really is that you don't get as much money. I like that, actually. I like that, because if you, like, forget about it and you don't get to it when you should, you've still got a chance. You've got a chance that you can still get to things properly. So there's the last bit down there. It's the last run. He's going to go back. As soon as he's gone back, and he'll go in, and he's going to park that one up. I like the way that he casually threw it in sideways there when it was finished. That was quite good. Autofill. We've got the self-loading trailer right there. That one can go. And he's going to go out into the field. And then this one over here, we're going to take the self-loading trailer on this one as well. Autofill, accept, and Madison's going to go out and do that job. So we'll come up here, slow this down to play speed a minute, and let's have a look at our tractor over here. There it is, using a forage wagon. That is fantastic. Okay, I'm actually really pleased with that. That looks quite cool. I'm going to pause that a minute. There we go. Look at that. It's actually going up across the field, and it's picking up. I mean, yes, admittedly, the windrow is there, and the tractor is over here, but I don't think we can complain too much about that. I think it's looking pretty good. And I'm also interested to see how quickly now... Oh, wow, he's like picking up 2 rows. There, he's picking it up a little bit better there. How many rows is he going to do before he needs to go and do something else? I got some greenhouses ready to harvest. We'll ignore those for a minute. We can zoom in a little bit. Watch these 2 working. And it looks like they're going to go and pick up everything off of the field before running into the storage area. So we'll keep an eye on, well, especially this one here, and we'll see where he's going to go for storage. Because look, he's picking most of it up. Is that all of it? Oh no, he's got one more run he's going to do. Then he's going to come over, and where's he going to go for storage? We've got some barns down here. There, he's gone into that barn there, and he pulled in 60 tons of grass. 60 tons. That's pretty good. Right, barn 11, barn 10. I'm going to move it over to that one. And then you have also come in here. That was 57 tons. It's 1,300 there. That one, not that one either. There, we've got grass in that one, so I can move that one. That one's going to go to barn 9. I'm going to put a load of grass over there. So now I've got grass up here that is available for all of the cows to use. And they will go and get some in a minute. So we've got 60 tons of grass available to use, apparently. I don't know why they're saying only 60 tons. There should be like 120 tons available. They'll go and get some in a minute, and it'll be fine. Okay, next up, we have some more greenhouses that I need to get going. And then we're really just waiting for the corn next. And that's going to be... We'll do the corn rather than the lupine, just because that one's going to be ready to cut sooner than the lupine. Grass has got 28 days, and that one's, yeah, 27 days and 28 days left on those. The lupine up here has got 40 days. I love the colour of the lupine when it's in the field and growing. The rye is looking really good as well. Oats over here looking fantastic. And there we've got the corn with just 15 days left to go, 14 days left to go. So that one we'll be doing with, we won't be combining it, we'll be using the other harvester on it. So we can go to harvesting here on this one. Take a loan, and the bank will give you 3,000. Okay, I don't think we can take a loan. I think we used up all loans that were available. Go to that one there. There's another greenhouse. Okay, get rid of you. Right, and the strawberries still haven't deteriorated in any way, shape, or form. So yes, it does appear that you don't get penalties on the strawberries, which I do like. Is a nice little touch as far as I'm concerned. I've got a field of cherries down here that's ready to harvest. Again, I'm just going to ignore them. I'm going to worry about setting any big fields that need harvesting by hand. That's not what we're here to worry about today. I'm curious, though, when this gets ready to harvest, how are we going to be able? What are we going to be able to pick to do the harvesting? That's one thing I'm curious about. Grows perennial plant. Right, well, the grass will stay there permanently. I can set a bit more training going. Let's have a look in here. So, fungus, diseases, insects, weeds. Increase the rate of production by 20%. Storage capacity by 30%. Let's go with storage capacity. We'll have bigger storage capacity. Even more bigger than we've got right now, which is quite impressive, actually. We can go to that one, and then I can go to that one right there. And I can fill and go. Right. And then we can go and have a look up here. All the way up. How long have we got? We get 7 days. We've just got to wait a whole week. Changing this cow's milk one over to 1,000 litres on that one as well, because it doesn't look like lately they've been getting the cow's milk in. Actually, I'm going to change that one to 1,500 litres so that they're going to use it. So it looks like they've just been doing the goat's milk and the sheep's milk, and they keep missing the cow's milk, because every time I look in here, we've only got goat's milk or sheep's milk in here, just one or the other, and we don't tend to have both of them, which is not really how I want things. I'd want that to keep... Oh, okay, I've got no seasonal staff left there, so let's just ignore that for a minute. Let's go and take a look back here. I'm going to ignore seasonal staff, so, yep, there we go. We've just got 60 litres of goat's milk. Cow's milk up here. This should be where they put it. There's goat's milk and sheep's milk there. We've got plenty of cheese and other things. Cows in here. We've got 2,000 litres of milk in that shed. And then this one over here, I got another 1,200 litres of milk. this barn here does not have any. That's got meat going into it. And then over here, I've got some sheep's milk. That's it. Just some sheep's milk. There is nothing else. So what have you got? Have you got they've got a little tiny bit of cow's milk. And they've got 1,000 litres of goat's milk that they've just gone and picked up. I'm hoping that they'll pick up some more stuff in a minute. Go on. Go over here. There's 240 litres of cow's milk there. If you could pick that up, and there's some goat's milk has gone in. I'd really like this factory to pick some of that up. Are they going to do it, or are they just going to do these? Oh, no, we've got 2 lots now. We've got goat's milk and we've got sheep's milk. Are they not going to bother picking the other stuff up? I've got a feeling that maybe they're not. And I've also got a feeling that we've run out of... all of our seasonal staff seem to have disappeared. Fungus on your field. Okay, I don't care about that. This field is ready for harvest. Get rid of that. And that. There, the field of corn. This is the one that I want. This is the only one that now matters. So we will go to there, and we'll go to machines, and we will auto-fill. I don't want the Rodon Combine or the Corn Reaper on here. I want to go to that. You have no machines available. Clear. Right, so if I go there, and I go machines, choose. That's the one that I want. I want the self-propelled forage harvester. And then if I autofill the rest, that'll put the 9-meter attachment on it, chopper attachment, and we got Madison and so on. And accept. So here we go. We have set it off. This is it. The first ride of the forager. And there he goes. He's gone out. They don't actually fold up, which is probably going to be a little bit inconvenient at times, but still, we'll live with it. And in he goes. And here's away. Let's slow that down a minute. I want to have a look at this fella. I want to see this one working in the field. There he is. We need to actually have a look at it from the other side, but look at that. There it is. It's working. A little bit different to how I was expecting it to work, considering that those don't have a storage tank on them. So really, you'd think that the box trailer would run alongside it, but I mean, it's okay. It's working. We beggars can't be choosers, as they say. So we'll let that one just go, and we'll pretend that all is well with this, and it is doing exactly as it should. Yeah, look at this. So now he's coming over here. How's he going to unload? Okay, right. The graphic interface of those two working together is what I would class. Oh, not really sure what he's doing there. And there we go. Now he's stopped. The trailer is heading back. Oh, this is priceless. This is absolutely priceless. He's coming up through the field up here, and he's working again with a storage tank, apparently. Oh, this is awesome. This is absolutely brilliant. And he's coming along here. There's no road that goes... Oh, I see. The road only speeds it up. They don't have to have a road. But a road does make life a little bit easier. So what I will do is I'll build a road along there. And that'll make life a little bit easier for them for the rest of the run. Now, that should be crops going in there. I got some crops in this one already. It's on 8,748. I don't have anything in that one. I'm guessing he's going to come to this one. He's going to unload. No. He's unloading into... this side over here. Trailer is unloaded. There's going to be 11 tons of crops have gone in there from one trailer. It's going to take a little while. That is actually going to take a little bit of time to get through. I'm just going to ignore all picking. All picking is now being ignored. We're not doing any picking at all. So he's going to go up that end. Then he's going to come back down here. That one's going to come out and dance a little jig around it. We go off again. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I've never seen silage being done like this before in my life. This is incredible. And then he stops again. Right, yeah, I suppose he would stop. It'd be better if there were two trailers working on that. I would have thought that would be slightly better with two trailers. And then that one goes there to the opposite end of the field that the forager is at, and then starts loading it up, and then away he goes again, and that's it. Right. So we've had a look at that. We've seen foraging hard at work, and maybe we could do that another time if we do come back to this game later on. We've got potatoes, there's 25 days. We're not going to have time to get to them, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to leave. We've got more grass there we could do if we wanted to. That is all we've got time for, I think. So if you've enjoyed the episode, then please hit down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. Next time, we will not be back in this game. We're moving on to Farmer's Dynasty. We're going to go back to Farmer's Dynasty for a while, and we're going to see what's happening over in that game. And then maybe at some point in the future, if enough of you want it, we will come back and have another look at this one. I think really we've explored a lot of what this game has to offer. We've pushed the limits of what the game can do. I've had the game really lagging out because we've had so many hundreds of people running around on it. Working like this right here, where we don't have loads of seasonal staff working in the fields, seems to work really well. I mean, we've got a continuous, steady stream of income coming in, even though we're not doing, we're ignoring all the greenhouses now. So you could ignore the soft fruit and the greenhouses and stuff, and we have got this constant stream of income. We've got butter, cow, cheese here. We've got yellow cow cheese, sheep. So we're producing all sorts of cheeses. We're producing all sorts of meats from these warehouses over here. And they're doing really well as well. The animals are still producing large numbers of animals. Animals in the building, that's 34. So the cows have taken a few. But most of the animals are actually producing more than the 3 slaughterhouses can take, which I think is quite impressive. Apart from the rabbits, maybe. And that's working really well. So this area up here is really streamlined. The game struggles a little bit with lots of ploughing in the spring, but I think that's just to do with the way the game is changing things around. And remember that we've also had a huge quantity of seasonal staff at the same time, which I think is having a big effect on it. But overall, I've been very, very impressed with this game, and I do look forward to coming back to it in the future. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.